it's got a little, you know, it's got a little give to it, but that's to be expected. It's not gonna go anywhere in a storm. Good morning. It is a beautiful Sunday morning. I'm gonna work on this greenhouse build today. I wanna make sure that once I kind of get moving, I can stay moving. So I've already gone and prepped my tools and pulled those out this morning. I've got the table saw prepped for me to go ahead and change the blade this morning. I'm gonna work on that first. My goal this morning is to go ahead and just literally get everything prepped and ready to go so that I can get moving on the greenhouse without having to stop. So there will be a few things that'll get in my way, like battery power on the rechargeable tools and my camera. So I actually filmed some this morning and the battery died because I forgot to switch it. So I gotta remember to do that. But I have about 11 hours, give or take, to get as much done today as I can. And then we move into 2 days of rain. I have actually never changed the blade on this. I found my missing pencil from yesterday. So that apparently did not need to come all the way out, so I'm going to put it back in so I don't lose it. Tighten that one up. And then I've got some long handled, let me get the long handled wrenches. I can get pretty easy access through the front here, but down in there I don't want to bust my knuckles up. So let's see here. Let's see, since the blade's turning that way, all right. Set that nut down in there. Set my collar down in there. Easy enough. Go get the new one. All right, so saw blade running toward the front of my saw will go on this way. Just going to spin that way. Put this collar back on. Don't like about this saw is the shaft has a little bit of wobble in it. I don't know if there's a way to fix that or not, but it does create a little bit wider cut sometimes than it needs to be. But for now, that is good to go. And then we're going to reverse this housing. Let's make that chute so it goes on this way. All right. That gets this ready for later. I had to borrow a heat lamp shield, and I need more light on my indoor plants until I get this greenhouse done. So I think this is probably going to do as well as anything, because I can use that arm to bend over the plants. I'm not seeing any other fixtures I can use for now, so I'm going to go ahead and get this light fixture down to the garage, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Now that I have this frame squared up, I can tell pretty quick that the dirt in the middle is a little on the high side, and I'm trying to debate if I want to fill 3 inches of gravel or if I just want to do a light surface coat of gravel on the top. And being as though this is a greenhouse, it's going to have water in here. I want to make sure water has a place to go and seep out. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and start digging this out and get it ready. But I probably won't save the sod. What I'll probably do is just go ahead and put everything over in this raised bed, which means what I need to do is take just a few minutes to level this bed out. Not a big deal. I just think I need to take this one corner side down, and once that's level, I'll just take all the dirt from over here and put it in that first raised bed. And since this is all really good topsoil, should be absolutely fine. have 2 forwards and 2 reverses. Both together. Forward is forward, pull both back is backward. Pull.
How do you brake?
Will it let you?
The brake is important.
Brake is in the middle. So if you're going too far forward, just pull it back and your thing will start slowing down and go into reverse.
You want her to stop it,
But
that's why I'm asking before you put the brakes on.
If you want it to stop, you dead center. So just like you're pulling them forward just like that, it won't go anywhere. To start it, you always have to pull up on the choke. Like starting a car, you just nudge it and then let it go once it starts, the second it starts. This is how fast and slow you go as far as the speed is. I always leave it on high. Nope, it's always got to be on high. But this is how fast your actual unit goes. So I'll leave it in turtle mode. So that way pull out, it's still not very fast. These have to be out, this has to be down, choke has to be up in order for you to start it. Follow me so far?
You're even a whole lot, you just got to let her play with it for a little bit.
Those out, this up. Y'all, same thing. Start it. It is about 8:15, and between rain and a dead battery, I have not been able to get a lot recorded for you guys this afternoon, but we have made some progress. It is still sprinkling on me right now, so I won't keep this camera out very long, but I'm walking back to show you what we have done so far. I have probably about another half hour before it's going to be too dark to really do anything. And as long as the rain doesn't pick up, then I'm going to go ahead and keep going as much as I can. I have some extra room in the barn, so I'm kind of building some of the end pieces to this in the barn and then bringing them out and putting them in place. So first off, after we dug out, all those sod clumps that we dug out are actually in the raised bed, and when I make the other 2, possibly 3, I'll take a lot of this out and put the dirt from the front dirt pile in these beds on top of this, and then when that breaks down in the bottom, all is going to be good. So over here, what we have is the framework. We did finish all the gravel. It is leveled out, and then right here is going to be the start for the front door to it. And then that is my side wall, so I have my supports up. And the little trusses or elbow legs you see coming out, the shelves will actually go on those and run the full length. My plan for those is to probably use some of the 5¼ inch boards for decking and just space them out. I think like a ½ inch, something like that. I don't want anything to fall through them, but I don't want to use too many boards either. I put those on first so that I could make sure the walls were actually stabilized as I'm building them up. It's got a little, it's got a little give to it, but that's to be expected. It's not going to go anywhere in a storm. It is up. It helps make sure that I have it level. And yeah. So my plan before I am done for the night is to probably build the other side to the doorway right here. There you go. So I'll build the other side to the doorway, and if it's still not raining too much, then I'll put the top on the doorway and start working down the other side. I can put the other cap on. So I'm gonna walk back here. All the boards are cut. I just have to bring them into the barn, but I pre-cut just about every board that I needed. I've got a few for the windows, I've got a few for the door. Those still need to get cut, but the actual sides and end pieces. And so there's all my lumber. So I'm gonna open up the barn, grab some material. Oh, it's so much louder in the barn when it rains. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab what I need so that I can do the other part of the front panels and get those assembled and in place hopefully tonight if the rain doesn't pick up, while I still have some daylight to make that happen. It is almost 9 o'clock, so I've got to stop for the night. I put together, you can see it, kind of like right here. I know I got all kinds of junk in the background, so I apologize, but that is the left side to my door frame. It is raining way too much right now for me to take the drill out there and put this one in place. Plus, it's dark. It's not gonna make any difference if I get this up tonight or put it up tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I've got a bunch of footage from today for you guys. I hope you enjoyed everything that you saw. There's plenty more to come as I finish the swing set, and I finish the greenhouse, and I finish the garden beds, the raised garden beds, and we get everything seeded and strawed and everything in the house. There's just so much to do. The kids were asking me tonight about getting their room painted, and the only thing I could really say is it's on the list. I still haven't finished putting the trim up in the hallway yet, so there is plenty to do to keep busy. We're just gonna make plans, and if the plans change, then the plans change, right? We just do what we can do. So I appreciate all of you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe if you enjoy what you saw, and I will catch you on the next Blue Jay Acres.